Today on Spectrum City, we have a serious philosophical debate about what the crap is Pixar up to. Welcome to Spectrum City.
Accessing reviews, news, and commentary. Welcome to Spectrum City.
We had some differing opinions, different levels of expectations regarding that. So let's look at the future of Pixar. Where are they going from here?
So when does Cars 3 come out, Jay?
June 16th, 2017.
Ah, so just around the corner. All right.
It's like 8 months away.
Yeah. So hopefully, we'll see some more trailers on that, some more interesting things about it soon.
And that's going to be the interesting thing about it is what is the next trailer? Because this one, everyone's kind of like, got their hand over what's going on.
Yeah.
Like as I was saying, people reacting to this thing professionally, and all they can do is.
I would actually, for the next trailer, in hopes of it, that they actually don't tell me too much and don't show me a lot of Mater.
Well, and that's.
I don't want to know very much.
No,
I'm tired of knowing so much.
And that's the interesting thing is either.
I'm tired of entire plots being given away in the trailer.
Yeah. No matter how this goes down, I think this is going to be remembered as like.
A turning point for Pixar?
Not a turning point for Pixar. I was going to say the trailer is going to go down as like a very interesting point of marketing.
We'll see how it pays off. It's definitely built up interest, but so what about the next Pixar film?
The next one,
long-awaited Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Which has a title now.
Why is that long-awaited?
Well, they announced it forever ago.
They've been working on that one for a long time.
That one, I'm just interested to see what the heck it is. Because why would I want to see a movie about the Day of the Dead?
Well, that makes sense coming from you, but other people, I'm sure,
it's interesting visually.
Are interested. Yeah.
No, I'm completely interested. I'm not saying I'm not interested. I'm interested to see
facet of Mexican culture.
Well, no, of course, that's great.
And the whole mythology.
I just want to know why I want to see an animated movie about it.
Because maybe there hasn't been one.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I don't, and I'm not saying I'm not interested. I'm just trying to see how are they going to do that. What does that look like? I'm very interested in seeing what they do.
Well, it's like when you say Pixar's doing a movie about a fish, or Pixar's doing a movie about a robot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's how they've all started. And that's true. Yeah.
So then you kind of look at it like, okay, I'm interested to see where you take this.
Well, and that's definitely where I almost feel, because I'm just a huge Marvel fan and Pixar fan, and most of the time I'm just, I trust them. Even though I'm not sure how the heck that's going to work out, it's probably going to be just fine.
Well,
and that's where I don't know.
Trust Pixar, but you can't get to the point where you're just like, whatever they do, I'm okay with. Because that's not good.
Well, now I've been a little jaded with Pixar, but I'm still that way with Marvel. I'm still just good with whatever they do. I don't know.
Well, and that's the interesting thing is because that's going to be November 22nd, 2017. That's 2 Pixar films in 1 year, which they did also last year with Inside Out. And
the only reason they did that was because the films got delayed, right?
No, they've done that because historically they've always had, usually what it is in the June slot they have a Pixar film, and in the November slot they have the Walt Disney animation film.
Okay.
Now, since they're both under the same roof, sometimes they switch it around. Like Zootopia wasn't going to be ready by November last year, so they put The Good Dinosaur in that slot instead. Because they were working on that one forever too.
Did you guys like The Good Dinosaur?
Yes.
It was okay. There was a few parts that were unintentionally funny. I don't think they were intending them to be funny, but they ended up being funny.
Oh, and some that were intentionally funny that were funny.
And that was one of the ones where they had to try and save it. And I think that kind of came across in the movie was an effort to try and bring it above its source material.
And it was just, for me, the entire time, it was just jarring to have this amazingly photorealistic environment and these ridiculously cartoony dinosaurs walking around in it.
That's true. It kind of reminded me of the dinosaur movie that Disney did a while back.
A little bit, yeah, but that was actually bad. Good Dinosaur was just okay.
What I was actually wondering, because the same thing.
And it was a Western too, oddly enough.
Yeah.
What happened with me in that movie is I actually found some parts of the movie boring, where I was like, I'm just waiting for this to end.
Yeah, I think Cars 2 will go down as the worst Pixar film, right next to Bug's Life. And
you always just shoot my stuff.
I like Bug's Life better than Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, Good Dinosaur will go down as the most forgettable.
Bugs Life.
Yeah, but Good Dinosaur will go down as the most forgettable
If
Pixar
anyone
film.
ever remembers it at all.
What?
Yeah.
To even put it on any kind of a list like that.
Well, yeah.
But back to the whole thing
Back
about
to
the
the
future.
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, after Coco, after we get 2
Back to the
Pixar
future.
films next year,
Oh, the most exciting.
Incredibles 2.
The Incredibles 2.
Long awaited, Brad Bird.
Well, I don't know about long awaited.
Oh,
long
long
demanded.
long demanded.
Yeah. It's
People
been
been
10 years.
demanding, yeah.
People
10
been
years.
demanding it, yeah.
So are they going to have everyone be the same age, or is it going to be they progressed in time to the point where
I would.
kind of like what they did with Toy Story 3?
All I care is that Brad Bird has come back to animation. Let's all just give a hand to Brad Bird.
Where did he go?
He did that Tomorrowland. movie.
Tomorrowland.
Oh,
he
that
did
wasn't good.
A couple Mission Impossibles, I think.
Oh, okay.
And he just kind of, he's been wandering around outside, and it was like, come home, Brad Bird, come home.
Yeah.
That was
Come home
an
to
interesting point that you were talking about with the, are they older or not? I think it would be cool if they were older because the kids can kind of like fight along with their parents a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be really cool to see.
Yeah.
Fighting a bigger bad guy that the whole family has to be more powerful to fight. That would be cool.
And just kind
Yeah.
of, what if,
Things that have changed.
One of the
Kids
things I
maybe wanting to
thought-
be their own superheroes. That could be a whole lot of different issues that could
just
come up with that.
spitballing, if I personally was on the story team, what if they wound up living next door to a villainous family? Like that'd be kind of funny to watch.
I want Sam Jackson's going to be in it, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you can't not.
because that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely going to be. Yeah.
I don't know, for
He's
some
in
reason.
everything.
Yeah, I know he is. What just popped into my mind is Sam Jackson maybe being like an overweight Frozone. And
No, I
No,
can't do
Jackson. he's
No, he
not
might.
gonna go for that.
No, I
Might
saw an interview with him once. Someone was like,
I just think it would be funny.
"How many action figures should my son have of you?" I was like, "Gosh, I'd probably at least 4."
There was the Jurassic Park one.
There's
Mr.
Mace
Arnold.
Windu, Jurassic Park.
He's going to be in Kong now, so he's probably going to have
Yeah, it's gonna be
one
another
about that.
Yeah, something about. Anyway,
But yeah, Incredibles. I mean, actually, I have a confession to make because I didn't see The Incredibles until several years after it initially came out.
and been built up too much.
And it had been built up too much for me. And I saw it like in school. It was one of those days where the teacher didn't feel like teaching, so they just put on a movie. And people were talking during the movie, so my first experience of Incredibles wasn't the ideal situation.
I
But
do need to watch it
appreciate
again.
The aesthetic, I liked what they were going for. I think that was like the first one that Giacchino did the music for, right?
I think so. 'Cause-
It's
So
Gene.
I like the music, and I guess I'm looking forward to the sequel. I'm just kind of done. I'm not happy with them
Yeah.
doing constant sequels
Well,
for the
then,
sake of sequel.
the next one is Toy Story 4 on June 21st.
Yeah.
really excited
2019.
about that one.
Well, basically,
Apparently.
you put Toy Story on anything.
Toy Story is one of his all-time favorite movies, the
Well, it
original
was my
one.
favorite as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid,
the first
yeah.
one I had the toys too and
Yep.
everything from it.
Oh, whatever.
And I just recently, for those of you who don't know, I teach a film class, and we've been going through animation history, and most recently we talked about Pixar and 3D. So I felt it was an opportune moment to show them Toy Story, which a lot of them hadn't seen since they were little kids, surprisingly. And it's a well-made movie. I mean, it holds up for adults.
Oh,
it
yeah.
holds up for kids.
Yeah.
That was the.
And I mean, even though I don't want them to make sequels, I've liked the Toy Story sequels just fine.
What?
They're
The Toy
pretty
Story
good
sequels
movies.
have been good.
Yeah, I like them.
And that's the interesting thing about it is if they can pull off Cars 3, it's like why couldn't they pull off these? Why couldn't they pull off Incredibles 2? Why couldn't they pull off Toy Story 4? And they've said, apparently we found out now, that they're not planning to do any more sequels after Toy Story 4 for a while.
That's weird to me. End with
What?
a 4. I don't know.
Yeah, 4 is kind of
4
like a
doesn't
weird
make
place.
sense.
It's yeah.
It's like when you're playing the piano and then
Yeah.
you don't hit that last key and it kind of feels like it's unresolved.
And somehow even a 5th seems weird too.
And
Like
what do we
Rocky
think about-
5.
Yeah, what do we think about the whole story about going to go get Bo Peep?
I like that because it's
It
unanswered.
worked as like a little touch of like sadness when they were acknowledging the toys that were no longer with them,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
That's really
you kind
sad.
of like you kind of had like a moment of sorrow for Woody or the fact that Bo was no longer there.
'Cause-
But is that enough to do an entire movie based on.
I think it is depending on what kind of condition they find Bo Peep in, because there is an interesting thing they could do if Woody finds her and she gets taken away again right away. If
By Bowser.
Yeah, or she's broken. She's
or
made
if
out
she's
of glass,
broken,
right?
if she's made out of glass, if she gets smashed right there in front of him just as he's about to rescue her, what is that going to do to him?
Dude,
That's so
that's
terrible.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
No,
what
that's
I mean, that would be like, I can just imagine that it's like the sequel to the Cars 3 trailer. But would be like Bo Peep like getting smashed or
Just
falling off the
shatters.
shelf.
Oh my God.
shattered.
It's photorealistic.
And Woody's
Well,
I
being,
know, but Woody's frozen. His face is frozen in the background, and
Being-
he can't
do
move.
anything
He can
about
just
it.
watch.
being who I am and thinking back where now Woody doesn't have, his original, master anymore, and he's just kind of with this little girl. I just think it would be a very good sunset, actually happy moment if he gets the girl, rides into the sunset, and that's how we end it.
That could be that way.
Because overall, I feel like the overall arc of the movies is actually Woody's story.
it really is.
Yeah. And
You know?
we need to get Randy Newman back to do that.
Yep.
I mean, he did
Yeah.
such a good job on the songs, but
Yeah.
it's very overlooked, like the work that he did as the composer.
Yeah,
for-
definitely.
Because I think his work on the Pixar scores
Yeah.
is, I'd say, even better than.
And you can tell when he's not doing it. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely. All right, final thoughts?
yeah, I'm happy to see that they're gonna go after some original stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Hope that it's good.
I am too. I don't see any reason why they can't pull off the rest of these sequels.
Yeah.
I'm excited about what they're doing. I'm excited, that they felt like they should take on some sequels.
Yeah.
That they're doing that, but they're also doing Planet saying we hear you. You're tired of the sequels. You want to see us put out some original content. That's
David?
great.
Yeah. Well, I would say my biggest excitement is the Day of the Dead movie and Toy Story 4 out of that list. That's what I'm most excited about.